Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Daf Yomi The Aleph. The Gemara discusses the beginning of Availut, that once the body is covered up in the cemetery, in the kever, then in the burial place, then that's when Availut begins. It's important to differentiate between an example of when Availut begins and the definition. Can't simply say that the definition of Hatchalat Availut is the burial, because there are many times where that is not when Availut begins. A person is in the Kennedy Airport in the States and is not traveling with the body, so when the body takes off from the airport and the person goes ahead and turns away from the airplane, it's at that point that Availut begins, and there's no burial yet. Another example, a tragic example, a person is taken, Chayal is taken in captivity, and it's clear that he's been killed. There are signs of that from the site where he was taken, but they're negotiating with the terrorists to try to get the body back. And after a few days, a few weeks, they give up all hope. There's no chance of them getting the body back. And they give up hope. Well, that's when they start Shiva. Another example is a body is also Chas v'Shalom lost at sea, and they're searching and searching, and eventually they give up hope. At that point is when the Availut begins. So it's obvious that burial is not the Mechayev in Availut. We have to have a bit of a broader category than that. And it seems to be it's the person's last involvement with the mace that really is the cause of Availut. So the burial is normally the last involvement in the mace. Turning away at the airport could be the last involvement in the mace. Ending negotiations with the terrorists, that could be the last involvement in the mace. Stopping the search party for the body that was lost at sea could be the last involvement in the mace. So really those are all examples of that express the definition. So the definition is the last involvement in the mace. That is what the Mechayev, the cause of Availut, is. Then you have various examples. So Yetz Hashem, this topic does occur, but Yetz Hashem, most of our topics, L'mais in our life, should be one of smachot. Shalom.